And welcome back to Top Dogs, and today is going to be a episode upon our reflection of this year. Wow, guys, what a journey for season 1.
Absolutely.
Oh, hi everyone, I'm Stream ArcaDad.
And I'm FictionBoi. Hey, I just wanted to add expense to it. I wanted to add the question, and then I'll introduce ourselves.
Ah, okay. I wasn't sure.
I don't have to follow everything.
And I'm everyone's favorite sinful wolf, Whiplash.
Sinful wolf. Wow. Well, you're a demon dog, right?
Succubus.
I'm just the Arctic wolf. I don't know. I'm just an Arctic wolf.
Okay.
He's an Arctic
Why I'm white and gray.
wolf.
Arctic wolf.
But yes, anyways, this is our last episode for season 1, and don't worry, guys, this is still a continuing podcast. There is going to be a season 2, so I wanted to point out, especially, that we'll definitely be having a new episode, season 2, and there will be a special surprise guest after New Year's.
Yeah.
Yes.
Also,
be ready for that.
Actually, we're gonna have a few guests next year.
Yeah, we have a few coming up, and we didn't expect most of them. And by the way, I gotta give props to Stream for getting one guest. We're not gonna name who they are just yet, but props for him doing it.
I can give a point. I could say I've done a collab with them on my TikTok channel, so you'll have to go to my TikTok and figure it out where it is. Wow, I just did a self-promo. Wow, good job, myself. What the fuck? Sorry.
Self-promo time. Follow my Twitch and TikTok, if you want to. It's, whatever.
I'm doing a giveaway.
I was
by the time it's going to come out, it's going to be over.
But anyways, yes, for the next couple of weeks, well, actually 3 weeks technically, we will not be doing any episodes for the holidays because everybody wants to enjoy their time, during the holidays and the New Year. So spend time with family, and then after New Year's, then that's just a celebration of a good adult time.
Yes.
Very much so.
And also, stay up to date and to be notified of our return by following our Twitter, TikTok, and subbing to our YouTube channel. But keep in mind, if you do want to find out, we have a thing called a tree link, which will also be in the description. It will have all that information. That's what I said. Link tree.
No, you said tree link. Get it
link
right.
Tree.
Tree link.
I am getting
it right. That sounds like a character in Legend of Zelda for some reason.
Tree link. It's a wooden version.
Link tree. Yeah, there is going to be a link tree in the description, which will have all that information in there. You can also be joining our Discord as well, along with our Telegram. That will also be in the link tree. There's also information about us, the podcasters, if you want to dive into more into what we do on our own separate social media content. That is also
if you do want to join our community Discord group or our Telegram group, we are pretty active in there. We do usually chat with everyone as much as we can.
I like to drop in the voice chat once in a while during the day, so feel free to join in. If you see us, like me, Whiplash, or Fiction in the voice chat, just come talk to us. We're there because we're available. Don't feel bad about not joining.
And I will say this, and it's just from a lot of meetings I've met with people who've been like a fan of mine and ours, like the podcast itself. We're just people. We just say stupid things and make funny videos. We're not anyone special, trust us. We just like being out there. We just like making people happy.
That's our main goal. Beings, just like you, though. Don't put us on a pedestal. We're not better than anyone. We're just sharing experiences and having conversation.
Exactly. How long have we been on? How long has this podcast been on the air? If you guys can take a rough estimate. Yes.
So I know we're at episode 31 right now. 31?
Yes, so that's 31 weeks.
Anime, beginning of June.
Slightly less than a year, like 3/5 of a year. Not bad.
3/5 of a year.
I joined in halfway through that year, so.
I would say 6.5 months, and we are already close to, we're almost halfway there to 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah, it can only get better from here.
YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it matters all across the board, honestly. Like, I don't really keep up with the audio recording.
But
like,
our TikTok just hit 4,000, so that's really good. Well, thank you guys a lot.
Yes, we appreciate that, but that's also because we got to give hint to this guy and his little accident that he had to make on the show.
Yeah. I didn't expect that to go so good. You have no idea how many people they came up to me and they say like, this is hilarious, and then they send me like a link to the video. I'm like, oh god, not another one. And it actually got turned into a GIF.
So wish I could have been there for that one. Damn.
So we have a meme on our show? Oh god.
Yeah, it is official. We're starting to be something officially.
We can only make more memes as we go on.
Oh, dude,
who knows what you'll say?
Ideas. But that was not
what
planned,
I'll say? I'm pretty sure I'll say some random shit, honestly. Oh, sorry. I'm sure something will come out of my mouth that will be interesting.
You know, there could be a compilation how many times we swear and then we just say sorry after. I don't know. Maybe somebody would take the effort to
I'm
do
Canadian. I'm the one that says sorry all the time.
You're just going back to the stereotype episode that we had last couple of weeks ago.
I wasn't there. It's coming.
I'm gonna just count the bleeps. Count the beeps out
that was a lot. You swore a lot on that episode. Oh my god, I listened to it twice. I wasn't there. I was like, how did that go? I'm like, oh my god, more. God damn it. Poor production team.
No, the only production team that we have is Colton.
Sailor.
He's the one that's blurring them out. You're blurring out the profanity.
Well, don't you like blurting out my profanity using the bleeding sound?
No, he does not.
Yeah. You have a bleep. You have a sheep bleep.
Yeah,
it's great.
I mean,
it's long too. Actually.
To be fair, that's kind of reason. Why I like doing it, because I like the bleeding. I like listening to the podcast and hearing them bat.
So you're a sheep and then you're a goose. You're a goose, right?
Yes.
I was the.
You're the fish.
You're the fish.
To be fair though, listening to your bleed, I just love that sound. It's an old meme now, but God, I love listening to it. I never knew a pufferfish could sound sexual.
The thing is that every time I hear that. Every time you hear
that's not headline.
Every time you hear the pufferfish, you know what I think of? Andreas.
Oh God, you're right.
I purposely said a word, profanity word that I meant to say that because I know if he blurs it out, that's why. And then you hear Andreas with it.
Oh yeah, that's right. All right.
Yeah, that's
I can
the
still hear my family upstairs above the living room. Yeah, yeah. All right, let's go start. Let's get started with the question before I'm going go off topic again.
No, that's fine. It's kind of upon a year reflection. It's more like a general, thing. So I'll start out with the question so we can do this. So I'll ask, what do you guys have plans for Christmas or the holidays?
Ooh, there we go.
Well, I guess I'm starting because you're looking at me. For this year, our roommate finally sold her half of the house, and we bought it, and we painted over the whole house, and we're gonna receive all the members of my family on my mother's side for Christmas. So my husband is gonna cook a little something, and today we just picked up our German Shepherd puppy. His name is Jet. He should be able to show on the screen. I sent Colton a picture of him, what he looks like. Yes, he is adorable. He's super calm and he's awesome. So it's going to be a good way for him to socialize with people, get used to the fact there are people coming in the house. So yeah, for the holidays, I'm receiving my whole family, kind of celebrate the fact that we're full owners of the house. I've sent you pictures of like how it's coming along. I'm really happy about it.
Yeah. He got
spending 2
floppy
weeks.
Years. Floppy years for a German Shepherd. How old is he?
So right now he's 8 weeks old. So usually that's
still a baby.
I saw a picture of him. I was like, "Oh my god, how can animals be so cute?"
I know, right?
So cute.
And they're not even trying to be cute.
No, they're just like, what the fuck? Why are these guys looking at me? Why are they petting me all the time? Just freaking leave me alone. Just get away from me.
Yeah, but there is some dogs that just like the attention.
Oh, yeah. They
Yeah,
do. Thunder
my dog is
really
one of
liked
those.
the attention. Yeah, Thunder was like that as well.
Mm-hmm.
Mine is like,
What
if you
about
don't
you?
give him attention. Oh.
What's your plan for the holidays?
Where do I start? So for Christmas Eve, I'm going to be spending the evening with my friends. We're having a friends miss, as we call it. We're gonna just give out gifts. We're gonna have turkey, food, watch some movies, get drunk, have a wonderful night, honestly, and I can't wait for that. Which is next weekend, actually. I'm going to have so much fun with them. Sunday, though, on Christmas Day, I will be spending time with family. Actually, going with them, spending Christmas Day with them instead of with friends. But for New Year's Day, though, we'll say New Year's Eve and day, I'll be spending it with friends and just getting wasted, like completely wasted. Like even an entire what are they called? What are those fields called? Just full of trash, landfills. I'll be more wasted than a landfill.
That's one way to put it.
What do you call those fields full of trash? Landfills. Oh, yeah. What the fuck?
Oh yeah. That's definitely.
Yeah. I will say, one year I did buy fireworks. I will not do that again because it's expensive. I spent $700.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. When on New Year's with me and I was like 18 and I was living with my dad at the time, those Roman candlesticks? On
Yes,
New Year's we shot them because I remember mentioning this on the Jackass episode, and I remember mentioning I was shooting Roman candles on the holiday.
Yes.
And we were just pretending that we were wizards from Harry Potter.
Yeah, but that's the most fun to do with Roman candles. I did that last year with my friends too.
It's also the most redneck thing you can do.
Redneck and dangerous, but it's fun.
Oh yeah, if you wanted to know dangers, then you should have seen the tube that we shot down. We had a legal firework. Yes, it was a legal firework, and we shot it, but the blast radius was so strong, it actually knocked one of the tubes over that was already having a fuse lit, and it blew into our direction.
Ooh. I will say, Florida has some very strict laws on fireworks, but since I live directly next to the border of Alabama, there are literally 3 fireworks stores 5 miles after the Alabama border that sell the good shit, as we call it. They sell the best fireworks you could possibly buy. So everyone that lives in this vicinity of Florida will usually go up there during the week of July 4th and New Year's Eve and just buy a crap ton of it. Because in Florida, there's you can't really buy anything good. You can buy firecrackers, Roman candles, and just sparklers, and little small tube ones, but not anything good. I like big boom sticks, they call them.
Big boom. Yeah,
that's what my partner calls me when I'm home. Of course,
that's what my husband calls me in bed. Wait, no. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. That slipped out.
How could you?
Sorry.
How could you be so sexual on
you could have, you could have just added a little bit more. You could have just added a little bit more expense to your answer. But anyways, that's how.
Dude, I'm sorry. I'm hyperactive right now. I'm excited. So there's a few great things that are happening to me right now, and I'm
I have a good nickname for you.
Wait, yeah, he's definitely excited about something.
I was gonna say I'll give your husband a new nickname for you.
What?
Call me Mr. Boombastic, Mr. Fantastic.
No.
Yes. Also, I was gonna say one thing. There was one New Year's Eve where it was after Hurricane Sally came and hit where I lived at. My friend had a load of like tree branches and just logs, like in a pile. When I mean like a pile, not like a small, like maybe 4-foot stack. This was like 12 feet tall of just rubbish and tree limbs.
Oh.
So
Oh, wow.
I thought it'd be a good idea to dump so much gasoline on it and light it up, and it went up just like it went. Like, and it stayed like that for a good minute. But the main problem is this New Year's Eve, it was kind of windy, so the tip of the flame of the fire pit or fire stack, if whatever you want to call it, was like tickling the roof of his house, pretty much.
Oh.
It didn't burn his house or anything, but we did have the fire department called, because after we lit it up, we immediately started putting it out with water as much as we could. We were like, no, we can't have this going on. A very fun night.
But speaking of, but anyways, I don't know if you guys consider Christmas, but I also consider Christmas like a second Thanksgiving.
Oh, absolutely.
There's a lot of eating during that as well.
So here's the thing. I'm from Canada. We don't really celebrate Thanksgiving. Plus, it's in October, not November. We don't really celebrate Thanksgiving. For us, our moment to gather our families, to put our families together and see each other and spend time, is actually during Christmas in Canada. So it's really cute because I'm streaming like Thanksgiving. A lot of people are saying like, "Hey, stream Happy Thanksgiving." I'm like, it's been a month
You're not
ago
American.
and we don't really celebrate. But thank you. That's really sweet.
You're not American. I think people tend to forget
I'm
that.
not. Yeah.
He's a special baguette in Canada.
Yes, I'm
He's a
poutine
slice of
baguette,
ham.
Actually, no.
Slice of ham.
What the
He's a slice of ham that was He's a slice of ham that was marinated in maple syrup.
Yes, good answer.
Oh, I just said slice of ham because technically that's what we call Canadian bacon here.
We marinate like ham in maple syrup, right?
Yes, we do.
So
and
good.
it's delicious.
We do it all the time.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
It is.
And what the is Canadian bacon? I have no idea what that is.
I never heard of that either.
Oh, you have Canadian bacon? I'm like,
Really?
I don't even know what that is.
So Canadian bacon is just ham. It's just a slice of ham. That is literally it.
Oh.
This is the most stupid thing ever. What the hell? Just call it ham.
I know, trust me. But that's what breakfast place uses as the name terminology. Like if you get ham, you get like a big slice of ham. If you get Canadian bacon, you just get a small piece of ham. That's what I consider it.
So I went to Toronto to do an embryo transfer with a surrogate mother, and we went to a restaurant to have like breakfast, and they had Montreal hash brown. And I'm like, I'm from Montreal, and I have no idea what hash browns, like the Montreal beef hash browns, are because I've never seen them before. I'm like, sometimes I see things where they start like a food based on an area where the people from this area don't even know what it is.
If it's considered a Montreal hash brown, I guess it's more like a local thing. Or are you just saying like the entire city?
No, so they're making a meal based off a city, but when you go to that city, you don't see it anywhere. So it's not a specialty. So why the hell do you put that name on the menu if nobody knows about it?
The only place that I know
Canadian
that hash
bacon,
browns is very
ham.
popular.
We don't say No, not even. It's like when you say like Canadian bacon, we just call it ham. If you say Canadian bacon to us, I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay, so maybe there's fellow Canadians that know about it. Personally, I don't. I'm probably stupid, so just ignore me. I'm just being a doofus.
I mean, we call ham too. It's just for some reason Canadian bacon became like a breakfast item, to say the least, for breakfast. I don't know why it exists.
I think that was more of an American term that we gave. I think that's more of an American thing, like labeling things. I don't think that's an American Canadian thing.
It's that orange slice thing. American.
I call that. Take that back.
No, you take that back. Why do you like the disgusting yellow-looking mustard slice?
Dude.
I like cheese in general.
You put 2 slices of American cheese in it, makes it extra creamy.
I only like mozzarella. All right, and that's the only cheese I like.
I'm gonna put blue cheese in your Caesar salad.
I will
some good
slap
stuff
the shit out of you. I hate blue cheese with a passion. It makes me puke.
Okay, we're drifting off subject. We should come back.
It's fine.
Okay, we're drifting
the whole
massively.
topic was but I would say we're still on topic because of the fact that we do eat a lot on Christmas. But I can say
true.
normally, but I'll add to the topic at hand. So we have a tradition when I was in Tennessee, and me and my dad would always come visit my grandmother on Christmas Day. We always would have a Christmas breakfast. And by the way, you probably love what she would make. And depending on how you like your eggs, do you like a particular way how you like your eggs? Do you like a scrambled,
flipped or sunny side up?
Sunny side up?
Scrambled.
Yeah, that's her
And
favorite
then I put
too.
Tabasco on it because it's so good. Or sriracha sauce. Oh,
She also, but we're on the topic of hash browns, that she also makes her homemade hash browns. She has her own potatoes that she grows out and from the crops during the summer, and then she gathers them and she makes them for the holidays. And she makes the homemade hash browns, just dicing it all. And it's pretty good, very crispy and stuff like that. But she also makes her own homemade pancakes, but she doesn't get you any regular syrup. She gives you chocolate syrup.
Ooh. Wait. Chocolate syrup with the pancakes?
Sounds like... Sounds like I need to pay your grandma a visit.
Have you tried maple syrup, chocolate syrup, and then blueberries on top of pancakes?
Delicious.
To be honest, I love chocolate chip pancakes. I don't get them often because they're so diabetic, but God, they're so good.
Yeah, you just take the advantage that you have during the holidays. Just visit my grandma, the one that says I was hella gay on that one TikTok video.
Oh,
She'll make you
awesome. I want to meet her.
Yeah, your mom is so cool. Or your grandma. Actually, both.
Grandma.
Mom and grandmom is so cool.
I need to do a video with my mother.
You said it was so. You said it was so it caught you off guard when you said you were hella gay.
Oh yeah, it was. That wasn't what she was supposed to say, but that's a topic for another time. I'll explain that whole thing because it is one of my most popular videos.
Say I'm hella gay, but she's like, I still love you.
It works either way.
Yeah, I had to explain that context, so I just roll with it because it was just so authentic and stuff like that. But like I said, it's another topic for another day. We'll probably discuss that in another episode. But yes, on the topic at hand, we do eat a lot on Christmas. It's a very Southern thing to do, not only just in breakfast, but lunch and dinner.
No. It's not a Southern thing. It's a worldwide thing to do.
Oh, you have no idea.
For Christmas. Everybody does it. It's not a Southern thing. It's everyone.
You have to understand, we have enough to feed an entire party of 30 people in the South.
We spend a lot of money on food. That's what I mean.
Can't wait for cornbread.
Yeah, that's when in Canada we use a ton of maple syrup. We cook ham and maple syrup. Yeah.
I will say this. You ever had a cornbread cake
at home? I'm so sad. What?
I love cornbread.
Cornbread is good. I had some in New York. I never had that before.
Cornbread cake. Yes, I've had that.
Oh God, that is that's something you probably haven't had, stream. And if I ever see you one day, I'm gonna have to make some for you.
I love cornbread. I went to New York at some point.
Cornbread cake.
What's the difference?
Oh, trust me, there's a difference. It's a lot better.
It felt like cornbread cake. Cornbread cake. It felt like a piece of cake. It was really good, actually. I'm like, this is made with corn, and it's that sweet. I love it.
Cornmeal. I think it's cornmeal, but yes, cornbread cake though is sweeter. It uses brown sugar and a few other items that I won't get into right now. But if I ever see you, I'll make you some because it's definitely a Southern thing. That's for sure.
I still have no idea what I want to do in the New Year's.
I will.
Hey.
What?
First of all, you, mister, relax. I need a muzzle. Don't touch my face.
Penis.
Fucking hell, what the hell? Damn it.
Are you okay?
I fell off my chair. Hold on.
He fell right in front of me.
Ow, my headset is all twisted. Ow.
He fell right in front of me.
Stream was trying to go for the home run base, wasn't he?
I guess so, but he
was going for the...
Oh no. I have no idea why you reached out to touch my face. I was like, get back, boy, and then all of a sudden I just see you collapsing.
Jesus Christ.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I put like foam tiles all over my floor so I didn't hurt myself. My headset, I'm just more... Oh, it's true. I got a Vive headset. They're tough as tanks, man. I actually did a backflip with my zero gravity harness, and my headset shot off and like went across the room, hit the floor. Perfectly fine. I'm still using it right now, and there's like nothing on it. Vive stuff, they're not the most top spec equipment and VR headsets, but they're resilient, man. They're really tough. I gotta give them credit for that. Microphones. I'm not using their microphone, but they're good for that.
But as long as
about the index, I gotta say
the most important thing that we do have to say is that as long as he's okay, in good health, and didn't break anything.
No, I didn't hurt.
Yeah, as long as you're good.
I'm okay.
I think your pride might be a little hurt.
Anything. No, I'm perfectly fine.
Also, speaking of putting a muzzle on me, hey, Colton.
No.
Colton.
Yeah.
You looking at me?
Hello, hi. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. What happened?
Don't do that.
Hey, stop. I'm gonna put a goddamn collar on you.
You could try.
By the way, let me tell you something, Whiplash. I'm just going to give you a heads up, by the way. Look, I'm going to give you a heads up with Colton because I did something very similar, but not to what you just did. He was already annoyed with me by one episode that I kind of just swear too much, and he was annoyed. Just remember that he loses the motivation to edit at that point.
Yeah, let's not do that. Our editors do a lot of great work.
It's okay for it to slip here and there, but I'm saying you got to give him space.
Colton, just put like random like Sims 1 speaking while he's doing that whole part. It'll be fine.
Papa, love you, Colton.
He's still mad at you.
What you do, we appreciate.
I know he's mad. Just give me the longest beep or sheep baa ever.
Yeah, just get the mean goat. That just screams.
Yeah, totally
that will work.
The screaming goat.
You're gonna get yourself in trouble, I swear. All right. Anyway, but I still have no plans for New Year's because I originally thought you were gonna come to hang out with me and Colton. But then things happened. I think.
Yeah, work happened, and I'm tired of my work, honestly. So we get into that subject because that'd be a long-hour conversation about that. But
what were we talking about? I completely lost track.
No. We were still. No. I'm keeping track. It's just that we were on the questions of what are our plans for Christmas and the holidays, and I'm just finishing it because I never finished what I needed to say for New Year's. But it was on to the next question, which I was going to ask of. Well, what's your fond past memories of the holidays? And let's start off with Dream. Go ahead.
I think one of my strongest childhood memories is going to my grandmother for a family gathering for Christmas and having all the grandkids just sit on the wooden stairways and just like staircase and just eat our dinners together while the adults were at the dinner table because we wanted to be in the stairs because we could be all together, and that's probably one of my strongest memories, but that comes back like 20 years ago.
Okay.
It was fun.
With me, there was a place that me and my family went to, which was called Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Now, if you guys never heard of Gatlinburg, Tennessee, it is one of the most fun places that you can go to in terms of a holiday getaway with your family or your friends. It's a place that I do recommend anybody travel because you travel to and try it because there's a lot of variety of what goes on there. I can tell you a lot of things. There's they got a cool thing called. They have They have go-kart tracks, and they're different.
Those are fun.
They're different tracks, but some of them actually go up on top of things and go down. And then there is one track that is my favorite one. It doesn't have a lot of track compared to the other ones, but it is the fastest one. You can go up to 50 miles per hour, and what's so cool about it is that you slide, you drift. Not the other ones don't do that.
Is that Gatlinburg or Pigeon Forge? Because they're both like close to each other.
Wait,
I mean, I've been there plenty of times too. I went up there every year with my family as a kid.
What's miles per hour? What unit?
50 miles per
Oh yeah,
hour.
that's right. You're Canadian. That's like I don't know.
Oh,
80,
okay.
90.
Okay,
Use
let me
actual units of measurement.
We don't use kilometers.
Like
No, we're
everybody
Americans.
uses metric.
We're American.
Yeah, okay,
no, we
okay,
don't,
50
we
miles
don't
per
obey the
hour.
rest of the world. We obey ourselves.
Freedom units.
yeah, we like.
Freedom units, yes.
So what? So you got kilometers? You do
Yeah,
by
so
90 miles.
50
It's about
miles an
90.
hour would be about 80 kilometers an hour.
Yeah, 80 kilometers.
80, 85, yeah.
So that's pretty fast to you for a go-kart.
It is pretty fast.
But anyways, there's also, but the one thing that I have a great memory of is that there's a couple of things. Wonderworks, but there is pretty much a Wonderworks any kind of vacation spot. Wonderworks is basically like it's like an upside down building that's tilted and it's a whole illusion place.
Whoa.
And I love that. And that's actually one of my I actually like that better because I like that kind of stuff. There's also the other thing is like if you can gather your friends or your family, you can go rent a cabin for a week in the mountains. And you can see all the snow on the mountains. The only intimidating part about living in the cabin in the mountains is that you're going uphill during a snow day.
What?
Why you got that, Mallet?
What are you looking at the microphone for?
I don't know. I was just curious. What?
What were you doing with the microphone?
He was looking
Nothing.
He was looking at like it was
I was
a
absolutely
nice.
doing nothing.
What does it
long,
taste like? Does it taste
frozen
brand new?
popsicle.
Does it smell
It
like
doesn't-
Best Buy?
It does not
It's
taste like
Best
Canadian
Buy.
bacon. I can
What's
tell you
Best
that.
Buy taste like?
You know that Best Buy smell? You know that Best
I
Buy
don't
brand
think
new
that's
tech?
what.
You ever went to a Best Buy and it smells brand new in there, full of technology? That's what it probably
It
tastes
smells
like.
like China electronics.
Not everything in Best Buy is made from China.
I know, I'm kidding.
Tastes like
Hey,
disappointment.
you can't laugh at others if you cannot laugh at yourself. I've always said that. Always said that.
So if you're saying everything is built in China, so this tastes like a Chinese buffet.
You could also say that VRChat was also made by the Chinese, if that's the case. You also use an app that was made from China that's called TikTok.
I mean, yes.
But-
To be
oh,
fair,
it
though,
is.
I do feel like most things in Best Buy probably was made in China. Let's be honest. Let's just be fair.
Stuff from Japan.
Like at least 90%.
Panasonic is made in Japan. Really good stuff. They make good security
Okay, excuse me.
cameras too.
Like
They're expensive. but they work.
70% of stuff in Best Buy is probably made in China. But then you got the American stuff like
nothing.
Did you have a brain fart there for a moment?
I was gonna say
No,
PlayStation.
there's like-
PlayStation is Japan.
Yeah.
Oh wait, so
I
we
mean,
wanted to
touch
know what was
speakers.
your like fondest memory in the holidays? We didn't get that to you yet.
That's a very good question. Most of my holidays actually almost every year in my holidays I just went to my grandparents' house with the rest of my family and just pretty much have dinner, help cook, spend time
Is
with
your
them.
family? Is your grandparents kind of like off the grid?
No, surprisingly, they actually live in the ghetto, which is interesting. But no, they've never had any issues, though, honestly, where they live at. But we every year pretty much have went there. Just go there, cook food at our house, bring it over there, and have like Jesus like final gathering length table for how much food we have.
What are you looking at, stream?
No, nothing. Nothing.
That up.
No.
He was looking
that's not what I was looking
he was looking at me like this.
for. What?
He was looking for
What
something,
about
trying to look for
that?
that treasure. He's looking for that treasure.
No. Those are pretty thick. You've been going to the gym, right?
Huh?
My legs.
Oh, him? Me?
Yes.
Who?
Yes,
Dude,
you're
I'm
talking to
just
both people who
provoking
do.
I'm just provoking
Yeah,
you right now.
He went today.
Good leg. Yeah, but what else? Okay, so we have your input on that. So I guess my next question would be, holiday. You got any holiday traditions among your friends that you do?
Ugh.
go to
We
Australia
don't really have traditions upon among my friends, but we do have tradition in my family though. And every year
transition.
Yeah. Well, is that a next question? Because I'm going to skip otherwise.
That
like
is the
tradition
next
in the family.
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't have any traditions with my friends, so I'll give it to Whiplash for the next one.
I don't either. So this is you now.
Oh, you don't either? Oh well.
No, you have the spotlight, sir. Continue on.
No, I'm saying you both don't do any. I mean, I can understand you.
No.
Two, but you don't do anything with friends.
No.
No, it was always with the family.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I've only been doing it for like the past few years though. But yes, I mean, all we really do is just get together, just chill out like we normally do, but we just stay together at one house, cook dinner, and just sit there. We just drink and we watch like a bad movie. We just sit in the living room. We just watch the worst movie we possibly can think of. Like
I got one for you.
What's that?
I have a movie, The Room, with Tommy Wiseau.
God, I've seen The Room. I mean, thing is, that's bad, but in a good way. I'm talking about like
classic.
bad. I'm talking like bad though, like God, what movie is it we were gonna watch this year? I can't remember what it is. It's like it's sort of like a religious movie. I can't remember what it's called, but it's pretty bad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's dark.
And then I guess the next question is plans for New Year's at this point. And to be honest with you, I don't really have a plan for that either because you decided not to show up. Now I'm like, what do I do now?
I actually have a plan for New Year's.
God, what's her name? Saliva would just do what Saliva would do. Click, click, boom. Fireworks.
Fireworks are illegal in Maryland.
They're illegal?
You see Colton nodding?
I mean, yeah, you're from there. I forgot. Oh wait, you're from New York.
I'm not nodding. We're talking in the backstage. Leave me alone.
Hey, isn't fireworks illegal in Maryland?
About? Spreading about us? Yeah, I know what you're doing.
Yeah, Colton, you're spreading misinformation about us, or are you talking? No, yep.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well,
okay, just not to this question, Colton.
Daddy issues.
Is it illegal to have fireworks in Maryland? Nod your head. Yes or no?
I think he barely nodded.
Yeah, it's probably.
He didn't move.
It's like near DC.
Probably.
Fair enough. We don't want to have to alarm the politicians right next door to us because you know how they feel about everybody's trying to get them. They're so paranoid about everything.
Interesting. Maybe the South is just different when it comes to fireworks. I'm sure they're not illegal in Tennessee.
No, they're not.
Yeah, like I said, Alabama. Good stuff. Get the good stuff.
Okay, here's a good one that maybe you guys can answer. Stream, what is your New Year's resolution?
Oh God. My God, I didn't even think about that. So my general way of seeing is for a New Year's resolution, you should never give yourself like massive challenges, like lose 50 pounds or do stuff. You should always do small objectives, things that are actually achievable, because that way you won't be discouraged from doing them. What I want to do this year? Oh God, I have absolutely no idea.
Well, the thing is,
have a healthy baby.
Have a healthy baby.
Well, so I got news concerning that. So our second embryo transfer failed, and we have one embryo left. And today, I got an email from our surrogate mother saying that she's gonna bail as well. She's leaving. She doesn't want to go for a third transfer. So we gotta go through the whole process again, find another surrogate. But at the same time, my husband and I were like stacked in debt right now. So we're doing Airbnb and Mr. B&B to help like pay the rent. And hopefully within a year, we find another surrogate. We should be back on the market to find one. And by the end of the year, like next year, we should be able to find another one to maybe get that child. But oh well. But
there's still a lot of time.
Yeah, there's plenty of time.
I think. Yeah, there's plenty of time. Probably my New Year's resolution is gonna be stay true to myself and try to be a better person, because life with little curveballs at you, and I've always had the value of trying to be constantly improving myself, finding new challenges to work on, and I just keep doing that. I just don't know what I'm going to work on, but definitely paying more attention, be a better listener would be definitely something I need to work on.
Oh, okay. I would say I have a New Year's resolution, since I haven't been working out for a few months now. But that could be not because I didn't want to. It was more like I haven't really personally said this out loud on camera, but I was going through a lot of mental issues, and I just needed to figure that out before I went back to it. Because when you have those moments of that mental issue, you kind of don't feel like motivated to do the hobbies you once did. But once I do go back to it, I am going to be cutting my fat percentage. I'll be a little bit more leaner, but also want to get bigger at the same time. So more muscle, just more leaner on the fat.
Good.
Even though that might sound like a cliche choice, but the thing is, it's only a cliche choice if you never worked out before. But I have, and this is the third time I have, like throughout my 2 to 3 years of doing it. So,
which is understandable. Honestly, I've been kind of like falling back on it. And I've been eating too much junk food lately. I need to actually stop eating as much junk food. So once Christmas is done with, I'm going to like get back on track. I've been going to the gym like regularly, but I've been eating a lot more worse foods than you're supposed to eat. So I need to get off that track.
It's okay to eat these things on like on a special occasion. That doesn't bother me. That never bothers me.
Mine's almost every day now. So
yeah,
I need to stop eating so much fattening foods. I was gonna say my resolution is gonna go. This is biased from what ArcaDad just said, because mine is a lot of big things I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get a better job, which I've been doing lately, and hopefully it's going to happen soon. 2 is moving to Colorado sometime next year, which I'm looking at summertime in either July or August. 3, be more active on social media as much as I can be, because at the moment it's been like at a steady pace. It hasn't been like I used to be. So I'm gonna try to change up a lot of things next year. Hopefully be a better person too.
You know what? That's not a bad idea. I need to get more active on my TikTok account and actually doing things with you guys, doing mashups like we used to, because every time either you, Whiplash, and me, or even I'm about to do some things with Stream, it always ends up well.
It does. Stream, why don't we do something together?
Yeah,
we can all do 3 things together. I had a lot of videos I wanted to do.
I kept on like doing follow-ups with you, and then I just lost track.
That's because you caught me at a bad moment.
Oh yeah.
But I got to work on that too. But yeah, we'll probably do some more matchups and TikToks together, because apparently it does well every time we do things together.
I mean, just me, the fact that I freaking tripped on my, I fallen off my chair, that's probably gonna be something. That's probably gonna
you as well. Sir, you fell on my lap. Okay, I know you want something for Christmas, but dang, you didn't have to sit on my lap that way.
Dude, I felt the chair tip over. I'm like, oh, I got it. No. And then I just like fell. I thought I was gonna catch it. I have really good balance. That's the surprising thing.
I just wanted to send us UPS package.
Oh boy, I can send you a package for sure.
Okay. Jesus.
Get that special priority shipping.
You might be with UPS, but I have the FedEx Express.
Oh, so you're gonna lose my shit in 5 days? Gotcha.
Actually, UPS lose more things than.
I don't know. FedEx lost $1,800 wheels for 3 weeks. I don't know how you can lose big boxes, but they did. So I put FedEx as the worst.
I don't know, it just happens. Sometimes it's UPS, sometimes it's USPS, sometimes it's FedEx, sometimes it's DHL. It just happens. It's just random, I think, personally.
I mean, here's the thing is, I can still understand. I can understand small things because they're small, but when you have a stack this tall of like wheels, like in boxes,
It's like how do you lose that? Honestly, like how do you lose like freaking rims for a car? Unbelievable.
Because the label is usually missing. I used to work at these places, so
Dude, I shipped out at some point. I bought my friend Conus Arcanine. He loves toasted coconut marshmallow, and that's why I have like this prop right here. And that's basically like a bag that I bought at the dollar store. I scanned it and I made a 3D model of it. He loves those. And I actually made a box and I bought 6 bags and I shipped it to him. It was this big box too. It was like about the size of a wheel rim. And I actually managed to F it up and ship it on the next door before him. So he was like, dude, it says it's got shipped, but I'm literally at my house and nobody came. So he was like, what the hell? That was USPS, by the way.
dang. Anyways, today's question of the week. Let us know from the audience, what is your favorite or your holiday plans or resolution for the New Year's? And I'm going to give us a second promo again. Subscribe to our channel to be notified for any video by clicking on the bell. Another thing is that if you want to check more information out, again, check out the link tree, which has all the information that you need from ourselves personally, and also the Telegram group, also the Discord group. Gives you a link to our server and our chat group. If you do not look at these things, Whiplash is probably going to come to your house and steal your Christmas presents by replacing it with what?
Something else.
Sorry, are you getting a taste
Nice
back there?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
My God, I'm all over the goddamn place here. Go ahead.
I'm gonna steal your bad dragons.
Did you just spit out your drink?
Mm-hmm.
His mouth is stuffed with something.
Oh my God, I almost spit my beer all over the frickin' floor. Sorry about that.
Drinking on the job, huh?
I'm celebrating right now.
Yeah.
Give me a break.
I know.
I'm not the only one in the house who's drinking. So I'm being responsible about it, of course. Only had one drink.
Okay, let's look back on 2022. What are your best memories you wish to erase?
Oh God.
I can start off with this one.
Wish to erase. Yeah, go ahead, because I need to think about it.
My best memory I've ever had so far was actually meeting my partner this year. And I would say the worst memory I had would probably be... I was kind of disappointed with my college semester. I ended up failing one class, but that's it. But I was kind of disappointed in that. But that's what happens when you have a strict professor. And also doesn't understand that, I'm not a robot.
Well, nobody is.
But, to be fair, to anybody who's going to college, don't be discouraged by failing one class. That happens to everybody.
It is very true. I did too, myself, when I went to college.
It's usually because of the professor.
Yeah, sometimes you just get a teacher that's
too strict or has unrealistic expectations of what your work is. Even though you might put a lot of effort into it, they still give you maybe a C or a D for it. That is really discouraging, and I didn't want to deal with this person anymore, so I decided I'm going to retake it with another professor. Yeah,
so never let anyone discourage you from doing anything.
Oh,
because obviously that's usually... Let me go ahead.
No, you're having a wholesome moment. Go for it.
Oh my God. Don't let anyone discourage you from doing what you want to do. Because being you is the best thing you could possibly be. So if you don't, especially if you're going to college, don't let that teacher discourage you from continuing to do what you want to do with your life. Because obviously if you have a passion for that subject, continue with it. Just find a different professor. Because
funny thing is, the class that I did fail was not even my major. It was just a general ed class that I did not like at all. It could have ended up better. You know, the sad part is that my mother, and my advisor tell me this is the easiest class. And then I was like, oh, really?
Moment. Jesus Christ.
I mean, I've been having wholesome moments on TikTok. I want you to have one as well. I love what you were saying. I was paying attention fully.
I know, in fiction. You could have just left it
I'm sorry.
there in fiction. It's fine. Wholesome moment's over now.
Wholesome over. Okay, I'll say this, though. Just because I did fail that class does not mean I gave up, okay? I just want a different teacher this time.
Yeah, just don't give up on what you want to do with your life. Because obviously you'll run into some bumpy roads, but you always will find the correct path that is newly paved.
Newly paved, yes.
Never let anyone tell you what to do. You're in control of your own destiny. And don't let even a teacher tell you, like, you can't do this. That's not possible. No. Believe in yourself. You can do this. And the most benign thing.
I will say this. The same thing I will say with your job. If your job tries to expect too much of you, do look for another job first, but then quit that job. And then they'll know. And then when you're gone and they realize how much of a good worker you were, just don't ever give me any attention.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did when I changed company for security systems.
I can't wait to leave my current job. Oh god, I'm gonna be so
I'm glad I did the switch. I can tell you that. I'm really glad I did. Love my new
I'm gonna be walking into my supervisor's office doing the electric swing and be like 2 weeks in 2 weeks in.
No. Also, I wanted to say about the whole thing about you don't have to listen to what people tell you and you can decide your own future. It also means that you don't have to listen to this guy over here.
What?
He might be a big guy, but don't let him intimidate you.
Me?
What? Huh?
Oh, what? You know what?
You made that sound so bad. You made that sound so bad. You making it sound like don't listen to him.
You didn't even.
You're making it sound like don't listen to him. Just don't.
You're not even letting me explain. You just keep saying that. You're not even letting me explain it.
Okay, finish it. Please.
Because this boy right here, better. You don't have to listen to this boy right here because I know what you do. You steal a lot of people's candy in their stocking.
Oh yeah, yes.
Okay, so worried.
Yes. He does.
What the hell is he doing?
He didn't even let me finish. You guys are already jumping the gun before I even finished what I needed to say.
But I will give you head pats in exchange, though. I know a lot of people, they want that.
Also, also
look at my Twitter DMs. You'll see. You'll see my DMs up there.
I will say another thing that do not discourage yourself from. If you're dealing with transitioning from either male to female, female to male, or being bisexual, gay, or whatever your preferences may be, never let anyone discourage you from being who you want to be. Because that's what discouraged me from ever telling my parents that I was bi until tonight. And I always thought pretty well. I always thought like the worst of it, honestly, because of the way my parents always talked about it. And it was definitely something off my shoulders. I can't really explain it more than just if you put 2 50-pound sandbags over your shoulders and then you just drop them. That's what it feels like. But unfortunately, I just had that worrisome moment that you see sometimes with some furries, their parents just disown them or just kick them out. Now, that doesn't happen to everyone. Most parents these days are very much, they know the modern world, and they know what's to expect of it. So most parents are very, when it comes to situations like this, and more understanding. So if you ever feel that way, don't come up to them and immediately talk about it. Kind of let the situation, find a situation you're in, and then just ask them about it. Just question what if I was bi, or what if I was gay? If they're talking about someone else's son, or someone else they know that has a gay son, or a sister or daughter, just let that come up, because that's how it was with me tonight, and that's where I was able to finally get my emotions out.
I would say that was probably your greatest memory this year.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good memory.
Probably. That's gonna be a good positive memory.
I would think. Say. But the greatest. What? I mean,
there you go.
Flattered. Okay, so I would say the greatest memory for all of us as a whole is how this idea that we had for Top Dogs has become bigger than what we originally anticipated it to be within 6 months, which is insane to me. And, you know, we will continue to grow as time goes by, as long as, you know, we consistently do what we need to do. And who knows what we have plans for the future. Because there's a lot of ideas that we have discussed. That is a possibility, so...
To be fair, I need to talk with you guys more about everything happening in the show, this podcast. That's one thing I need to get better with too. For like a New Year's resolution is talk with you guys in the community or in the team chat some more. Because
I've seen you pretty active.
Yeah, honestly. But like discussing about stuff we do with the podcast, say at least.
Oh, ideas. Yes.
Ideas, the future of it, and stuff like that. Because me and him talk about those kinds of things. I also talked with Colton, but he keeps a realistic expectation for me to keep me grounded, to make sure I don't go over my head.
Well, that's okay just bring too. Up. I mean,
that's just to bring up in his family. Let's be honest.
Oh, well, dang.
I'm not gonna say. I can't remember what his like. I can't remember what his race is, so I'm not gonna say it to just be wrong.
He's Filipino.
His Filipino bring up. Let's be honest. Filipinos have some very strict bring ups. Ain't that right? What? Don't you say I'm wrong to say.
You're not wrong,
Colton, because I know most Filipino families.
You're not wrong,
I say because most Filipino families I know
Filipinos. Why do you know Filipinos? Because you're in Florida?
I have a lot of Filipino friends. Yes, very much so. Yes, very much so.
Okay, that's why.
They are
very good boys.
They rule over South Florida.
They're very, very good boys. You get headbutts.
Don't fall again. I would imagine like if you sat down and then you just fall backwards again.
So I'm struggling because my play space has been reduced. Like my play space is massive, but I have a bunch of furniture that is covering like 2/3 of it. So I'm like, I gotta be careful.
Okay, what did you wanted to say now about the question?
The positive versus negative things that's been happening. Positive is finding a surrogate mother for like our project to have a child, but it was followed by a bunch of negative things. And which is she bailed. She decided to stop the journey with us today, literally today as we were recording. She tried 2 transfers and it didn't work out, so she's worried that the third one is not going to work as well, which I understand, which is fine. Another bad memory is finding out that Thunder, my German Shepherd puppy that was 7 months old, had badly formed kidneys and he was going to die. Probably the most difficult thing. I'm still struggling with it. It's been 3 months, and now we have a new German Shepherd puppy that our breeder gave us because, you know, it's like, oh well, it's guarantee, and he offered it. I'm glad we have him. Jed is adorable. But it's a weird year. I've had amazing, like, great things happening combined with massive bad thing happening. I don't know how I get through this, but I try to stay optimistic. Man. It's life.
Yeah,
it's like
it is.
A bunch of amazing things, bunch of horrible things, and they happen at the same time. Like, how do I feel about this? I have absolutely no clue. And it's a weird feeling. Like, I've never had so many bad thing and positive thing happen at the same time. It's a weird year, but I mean,
I would say that life to me is like the Vegas lottery.
Yeah. I mean, nothing in life happens for no reason. Everything has a purpose. You might not understand it at first, but in time it will happen. And sometimes things are just not meant to be, even though that's what you wanted. And you got to accept that and just move on with it. It's hard. It's difficult, but that's the way it is. And it's probably teaching you a value that will be useful in maybe tomorrow, a few months, a few years even. So I try to stay optimistic this way.
Okay. Last question. I would say, actually, I wouldn't say this is the kind of the last question. I would say, thoughts about season 1 of Top Dogs episode. You guys have a favorite moment? What are you looking forward to the most of season 2? And stuff like that. I'll get to the other question. This is also the same question for later. But I would say my favorite moment so far is the recent one that we had with a couple of weeks ago with his little accident that blew up on TikTok.
That was funny.
There's also in the beginning, but there was also this memory that we had in the beginning that was also great, where Conrad, was
connected
at the wrong time, and this is that was when we were starting off. And by the way, we do wish Conrad, a great life too, because he still sticks around, and possibly he maybe will come back on the show just for one episode.
That'd be great. He's a very sweet guy. I asked him a question about this world, and he was really sweet about it. Seemed like a nice guy.
Yeah. Oh, Conrad is. I'm pretty sure he's told you, but he's moved down South Florida now. I know that, right?
Oh yeah, I already know.
How do you live in the South? Impossible for me.
Actually, Southern Florida is actually not as southern as people like to think it is.
Dude, today it was 32 degrees Fahrenheit outside. It was 0 degrees Celsius. I had to pass the snowblower because we had a massive winter storm in Canada, and I was literally using my snowblower with a t-shirt and my snow jacket fully open, just mittens, no hats or anything, and I was just doing my thing. I spent an hour outside, no problem. I was actually sweating. I was actually sweating in freezing temperature with my jacket open on a t-shirt.
I would also say, to add on to the question, because these are added on, and the question was to ask us what are you looking forward to the most for season 2? And I would say, well, we have a lot more guests coming on the show that I wasn't expecting to probably have, and then because
I would agree with that. I got to say too, I'm looking forward to the guests that are going to be showing up for season 2, and we have a little special project we're working on, and we just got somebody on the team to help me with that. So
yeah, we'll give more details about that later. That's still going to be a secret. The other thing is that looking back when you first started on the podcast, do you see improvements? Oh yeah, definitely. There's been a whole lot more improvements since we first started with me and Whiplash. Yeah.
Oh, there's been so many more improvements.
So today was an exception. You need to be more on time. You need to be more on time.
I was on time last week. I was
only one time.
It's not the only time.
Fair enough. Okay, well.
No, he's been on time a few times. He was there before you. I'm like, whoa, what's happening?
Yeah, see, Fiction.
No, but today you had a solid, valid reason for that.
Yeah, and that was the thing. Yeah.
That's not an easy thing to do. Congrats, man. You could have taken an hour if you wanted.
I would say that
it was an hour and a half talk, so.
Yeah, that was fair. And, the whole thing was that there was definitely some improvements, and we have not only just our input, from where we started off from, but now we have a whole team of people that are making this all happen. And, I want to personally thank you guys for making this idea for reality. And if you guys do see this near the end, and I hope you guys do, that it means a lot to me from the bottom of my heart for everything you did. Stream didn't even have to come on here, but yeah, you did. So I personally thank you as well.
Well, thank you for having me over. I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, this has been great, honestly, with you guys. Honestly, I feel like our bond has gotten better from doing this. Even with Colin back there staring at us with his cute otter face the entire way in bio. Both of them always sit back there being cute.
I love how he always has his harness with his handle in the back. I just want to pick him up and just like.
No, he just wants to be a suitcase. That's about all.
A suitcase. Yes, there you go. Okay, what about okay, I'll start with Stream. What about you? What are your favorite moments so far that you've had here for season 1?
I gotta say the petty was that was a good one. That was funny. I really enjoy our episode about self-esteem because I've gotten a few people that send me messages in my DMs on my Telegram, Twitter, and on my Discord. And you okay? And
I thought I was going to crash.
Yeah, okay.
Oh no, not again.
They actually given me positive feedback on the episode, and they told me that they actually stopped the episode and to think about it, and like think about like what was being said. And to me, like, I want to help out. So when I hear feedback from people like this from those wholesome episodes, it fuels me to keep on going. And I love what I'm doing right now. I'm glad to be part of the team. I'm very passionate about it. So yeah, I think recording that episode about self-esteem is something I'm really proud of. And if you haven't done it, please go watch it. Do yourself a service. If you're struggling with self-esteem, it's 2 parts, it's 2 hours. I know it's long, but take the time, do it. Because you never know what you're going to learn out of this.
It is.
Anything you're looking forward to with season 2 as well?
Oh, that project we're talking about and those guests.
Oh, yes.
I want to make a video with you guys too.
Actually, I could have found a potential. I did probably find another potential guy to help you out with your project. I don't know yet. I had to get back to my friend because he said he'll reach out to him to see if he's interested. Okay. And then we'll all come together and talk to him. Because we don't know him, so we have to be a little bit better, with that. But anyways, what the hell is that?
Oh my god,
what the hell? Put that away. No. That cursed Marge Simpson is unacceptable. How dare you?
If you guys want to see what I just saw, guys, you have the permission to pull up in the camera very slowly. Come here. Show them what I just saw.
No,
and Bryce having nightmares.
Wow. Oh god. All that deserves
homie. Get out of here. Scream. Jesus.
Fucking disturbing.
So disturbing.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, and then the last thing I wanted to ask you before we get off track with that creepy thing. Sorry, that just threw me off guard. I was like, that's something from a bad creepy pasta right there. So anyways,
having a laugh right now. God damn.
Yeah, I can see it based on his body language. But looking
disappointed.
And the sad part is that I can hear him. I can hear Colton in the next room laughing his butt off, and I can hear everybody else. Looking back, okay. So hold on. So I want to get this done because we did do a lot of time on this. So looking back when you first started on the podcast, do you see any improvements, Stream?
Oh yes. I mean, our production team is really good. Me just speaking without stumbling on my words has been better. Just having conversation, thinking about what I'm saying has been better. I still struggle sometimes. Our editors that are making videos for TikTok too, that's a really good thing. That I really believe that's going to help us out. Spread the word, reach out as many people, help them out if we can,
Oh, yeah. And then, okay, now it's Whiplash's turn. What was your favorite moment on season 1?
Can you say all of it? Just to be fair, coming on here every week has just been fun doing it, honestly. So I feel like every episode is a good memory, to be honest.
I kind of agree with that statement.
It's like, to be fair, yes, you can have some really funny moments like what Stream did or what Conrad did at the beginning, but you make memories by doing each episode. To be honest.
Living in the moment, so to speak.
Yeah. And enjoy every moment, honestly, doing this.
Anything you looking forward to for season 2?
Oh yeah.
Anything you probably want to do? Any idea that you might want?
There's some ideas I'm going to think of. I'm pretty sure I could think of something, honestly. Sure, me and Stream can think of something to do.
Hell yeah.
Okay, looking back at where we started, do you believe there has been also improvements?
Oh god, yeah. From the very beginning to now, hell yeah. There's been so much improvement.
Definitely our audio improved. That was the one thing.
Oh yeah, I remember those days. Sure, Colton knows too, because he had fun doing that.
All the audio preparation that we had to do.
Yeah,
Audio
remember the first few
preparation,
episodes we what was it, the first episode or two we were doing our own recordings on OBS and sending it to Colton? Yeah, that was right.
That way?
Yeah, we did that for like 2 episodes or 3.
I forgot about that.
And then Colton's like, all right, yeah, we're not doing that anymore. Because the first time I did it, I had mine on like the best quality. So my hour clip was like almost 90 gigabytes. Colton's like, that's not going anywhere.
That's a bit excessive, my friend.
You need a bigger hard drive, and you probably need 10 terabytes.
Yeah, so the way we do now is the best way, honestly.
Yeah, which is if anybody wants to do any cool camera corners with a group, we learned that it's better to have one cameraman and you can position certain angles instead of just having everybody do it. It's more stressful. It takes up a lot more space for a computer. It's just better if one person does it.
Exactly.
Bio is being a good boy right now, and I feel like giving him head pats. I don't know why. He's being adorable behind the camera.
He is.
But anyways, we're going to do it. No.
No, okay, you have to stay back. Later, I'll give you head pats after the recording. Okay, I'll give you one head pat. Come here. One head pat. Good boy. Right. I'll give you more later. All right, go. Later.
Shoo.
Shoo.
Oh my god.
I just said shoot him like he was an actual.
Oh, he was too adorable. I had to give him a head pat. God.
He was being too adorable, that's for sure.
But yeah, anyways, before we end today's episode, we will be doing something, and we're going to be bringing on the team on here before we say goodbye. So, not everybody's going to show up. We don't expect anybody to, but anybody who doesn't show, we're going to name them off. So if you guys can wait a moment until we get everybody on here, we'll say our goodbyes for season 1, and we'll begin. And then we'll see you guys in season 2.
So again, guys, remember to go to our link tree and come to our Discord community chat and our Telegram community chat to talk with us whenever you want to.
And this is actually some of our team members here. As you may know, this is Scorchy. He is one of our DevOps guys. And BioGuts is one of our producers. Colton is obviously our operations manager, producer, and almost everything you can top off as well. Dugan Panther is also one of our video editors. And there's obviously a whole lot more people that unfortunately cannot make it today. But we'll name them off. So go ahead, Colton.
Yeah, so as Fiction said, I'm the operations lead for the podcast. And the people who are not able to make it today are Revenge and Bikendi are part of our community team. And then we have Andreas, Husko Andreas, who's part of our social media team.
The loudest one here.
And then a majority of our... the loudest one, absolutely, can do things to the floor, which I will not name. People from our graphics and illustration team, who make up the wonderful thumbnails and any of the graphics you see in the world, like the logo behind us. So we have Alazcat and Jayron. And our recent addition of TolfZilla, who will actually be helping us in season 2. So that's something to look forward to as well.
Sorry.
It's funny because I know Tolf.
And part of our Tolf, yeah. And part of our production team is also not here, Kofi and Kappa Otter. We also have Blue and Dark Dutchy. They're a part of our production team. Blue and Dark Dutchy are the primary TikTok editors, and then we have Tolf as well, who will also be a social media editor for season 2. So a lot of things to look forward to for season 2 for you guys. So we're very excited.
Yeah, we'll see you guys in season 2.
We also got Dugan for world creation.
All right, said Dugan.
Yep.
Oh, you said him?
Oh,
Okay.
he's here. He's here.
Yeah.
He's here. That's
He's
why.
right here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's here.
Yeah. So we'll see you guys. So yeah, we'll be gone for a few weeks, and we'll be back on January 18th, if I'm correct on that. And that's when we'll begin our second season episode. So we'll see you guys till then. Until then, have a Merry Christmas and a great New
The
Year's.
10. We'll be back on the 10th.
Merry Christmas.
We'll be back on the 10th. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Bye.
Bye.
Love you guys.
That's gay.
And that's a wrap. Good job, everyone. That was awesome. Thank you all for coming.
I gotta say.
That's a really nice shot.
Okay, you pull out your dick already, Scorchy.
Got my eye on you.
Come here, Daddy.
Got
Let's
my
go.
fucking eye on you. Let's
go, buddy.
You want to dock?
Let's go, buddy.
You want to go
Let me
docking?
diddle your booty hole. Let me see that arcing ass. Let me see that arcing ass.
I gotta go.
Let me
I
see
need to
it.
go.
No,
I need to head out.
he's at the dock.
Let me see
Looks like a Venn
your
diagram,
ass.
so you attach it.
Bye, stream. Bye,
Hold on. Let me check the puppy is right in my hands right now.
Bye. Yeah, go play.
No.
Bye.
Let me see your ass.
Bye.
No.
Bye. Good
That's
night.
great.
Please.
I am please.
Honestly, Whip.
That's how this works.
I'll tell you what.